Not only am I going to feature this WeTech Apache A2 SMG5 gas blowback, we're going to do a few comparisons with this bad boy, SRC, and the ultimate comparison. Yeah, baby!
This is another Airsoft mic production.
Right now, of course, this is the A2 variety because it's got the fixed stock, but generally the comparison is going to be happening around that area. So, this is a 2026 purchase. From what I can see, from when it first came out many years ago, the box is exactly the same. Apache gas blowback type. And I'm going to take a wild guess and state that nothing has changed in terms of the contents. So, we get an instruction manual. Ooh, nice. There's your flash hider. But not just any old flash hider, keeping it true to the H&K. It has the tri-lug system there, decent. Your 45 round mag. Man, this is heavy. But I wonder if it's got the correct sort of curvature. We'll check that in a moment, and there's more. You also get a speed loader, a tool should you wish to disassemble the barrel, and a tiny little Allen key. And of course, the main attraction itself, the A2. You can't see anything, can you? Hold on. Nice.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Unless you want to open the front door for me.
Right, so first thing I want to do is compare the mags to its real steel counterpart. So you can see the curvature there, the length, everything. Here's the real version, Germany made. Oh, well done WeTech, because I do believe the first gen that came out really was bendier. It was a lot more, or should I say there was a lot more curvature in the Airsoft gas magazine, but they seem to have got it almost perfectly correct. So the Airsoft one naturally has a bit more going on there than the real steel, which made it rise up a little bit higher than its real steel counterpart. Also, the Airsoft one is longer. So sticking with the mag, you can see all the basics that you would expect to see, other than a little extra. So you've got that lever there, and you've got one on the top there, look. All of that enables you to dry fire if you so wish. And of course, on the base is where you fill the gas. Nice. And of course, you have your follower. Now, I'm not going to put it in dry firing mode because I really want to test this with BBs, but if you wanted to, the first thing you would do is pull your follower down, but not all the way, that's not necessary. Then you would pull that lever down, which will lock your follower in place, and then you would push that lever on the top forward. Oh, and before I go any further, because I really didn't think I would need to say this, real mag, inert rounds. And that also goes for that bowl of goodies. They're all inert. Real MP5, but deactivated. And now part of my collection and my prop store for movie making. And regular viewers of my channel would already know this bit. Also very handy for cheeky little comparisons as I make my airsoft videos. So I might as well start now. I won't make it a separate segment, I'll just do it as I go along. So first things first, on the real steel MP5, that handguard feels solid. And this tri-lug system right there, so you can quickly attach and detach, you know what, compared to this airsoft version from WeTech, is actually smaller. Interesting. Real steel, airsoft. And you can also see you get a thread protector. Nice. Real steel, steel. Nice. Airsoft one, what do you reckon? Oh, nice. Also steel. But do keep in mind, not all steel parts are created equally. So as we are in this general area, I'll tell you again. Let me just compare like for like. The handguard on this SRC one, it's a bit wobbly. It's not very firm, but it's firm enough, you know, it's usable. The WeTech one, very impressed. That bad boy is solid. Now, of course, if you really push it, you will get some movement. But yeah, much more firmer on the WeTech. The real HNK one, rock solid. Although, let me keep it real with you. When I say rock solid, it doesn't mean it won't move. I mean, it does move a little bit too, but it just feels that bit more firmer. So let's remain at the front on this Airsoft Apache MP5A2. There's your front sling point, and by the way, I'm only going to do comparisons if it's really warranted, so I'm not going to do it on the sling point. Come on. Anyway, your front sling point, your pin should you wish to remove that hand guard, which you will need to do if you want to adjust the hop up. Adjustable sight, very nice. Go on then, have a look at the real one quickly. And then we get to the area of an MP5, which is such a hot topic in the airsoft world when it comes to giving it a right old slap. Right, so let me quickly take off this claw optic mount. I tell you what, another thing with real steel, everything just feels solid and heavy. Oh, and free internet cookie if you can pronounce that word. So in the airsoft world, it's never recommended to slap your MP5. It might slap you back. No. Yeah, because they say it may break over a time period. And believe it or not, in the real world, I've heard it's a very minority few people that say this. You shouldn't slap the real version either. That's nonsense. Don't believe me? Check out Forgotten Weapons. Now, these are designed to be slapped, and I'm telling you now, when you pull back that cocking handle there, it is considerably firmer than the airsoft version. But to be fair, I haven't tried this airsoft one yet, so it might surprise me. And with the real steel, you can slap away. And man, that is firm. If you've never had the opportunity to slap a real, it sounds so funny, so anyway, to slap a real MP5, man, you're missing out. It is on a different level to the ones I have already tried in airsoft. But let's try that one. Okay, so a lot easier to cock that, but it is still fairly firm. Again, you're recommended not to, but why would you buy one of these and not do it? Oh, that is nice, and it feels solid. I'm pretty surprised. That is a good old clunk. Right, so sticking with the airsoft one from WeTech, you can see there's nothing there in terms of markings or trades or anything. It's just completely blank. But I am impressed. They've literally mimicked the areas so that you can put on a claw mount. Now, I'm not going to put the real steel claw mount on this, because I can guarantee you it's going to strip the black paint off of that when you're putting it on and taking it off. not prepared to do that just now. And you can actually get airsoft versions of the claw mount. Nice. Quick look at the real one. The two real steels. There's a slight variant between them. So the one that's closest to the camera, as you can see there, is stamped with HK MP5 and then of course the serial number. And yeah, original Heckler and Koch MP5s from the German factory. However, the other one I've got, can you see what's missing? Yes, there's no HK, it just says MP5N, November. Reason being, this particular one, again, genuine H&K from the German factory, was designated for the Navy. And although the finish, the coating on both MP5s are top notch, the one with the N on it has a special coating on there. It's like an anti-corrosion coating there. Oh, and the SRC one, this too has no serial number or markings as such, but you do get a little something there. Nice, some kind of proof markings or whatever. Right, let's continue with this WeTech MP5A2 on the rear sight with 4 different apertures. Oh nice, listen to that. Each one clicks into place nicely and firmly. Decent. The only thing that could make this even better is if it was made out of steel. It is! Nice! Hang on, what about the front sight? Yes, nice. Oh, and by the way, well done on this WeTech. Of course, lower polymer, but everything here that is metal, steel. Nice. Oh, and by the way, one exception, although the trigger is metal, it's not steel. But I will tell you what else is. Your rear sling point. Decent. Oh, and look, your mag release. Steel. Oh, and wouldn't it have been a nice touch if the mag is also steel? Nope, absolutely nothing. Right, so as you can see there, you've got safe, semi-auto, 3-round burst, nice, and your full fun full auto. Unlike the twins, these bad boys have safe and semi-auto only, which you would find in some countries is what the police would use in some countries, and also designated that way for civilians. Well, obviously not civilians in the UK. Now back to this WeTech MP5A2 airsoft version. Although it doesn't have any real steel trades, I do love that it does have the real world caliber markings. And I also love that it has a slider attachment there too. Nice. So over to this side you have your additional mag release, but come on, no one really uses that, do they? You've got your centralized paddle mag release, which I would suggest 99.9% of the time that's the one you would use. And of course, your ambidextrous fire selector switch. And there you have your bolt. Now to get the hand guard off so you can reach your hop-up adjustment, you just push this pin out. You don't need any tools, you just give it a good old push. There you go. Yeah, you can do it. Nice. So that's where you adjust your hop up. And remember that tool I showed you when I was unboxing it? That's where you would use that tool. And let me just quickly show you your 14mm counterclockwise. Well, I don't need to take it fully off. Let's get some gas in there. It's only fair that I use wee gas. Okay, so I've also got some BBs in there. It takes up to 45 according to, you know, literature. But I got up to about 40. One moment. iPro. Now look, I know technically you shouldn't on an Airsoft version, but come on. It's a MP5A2 for crying out loud. Come on!
Yeah, baby! Yeah. Ow!
Oh, she's hot. Fully expected that. Right, hold on. Let me just test the 3-round burst. Now, I must say though, that's one of my criticisms. I would have preferred it if you had a nice positive click in between each fire mode. It's almost non-existent. But hey ho, as long as it works. Nice. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go full auto, but do that through the chrono. Woo! So there you go, that's a tasty little 12 to 13 rounds per second. Let's see what it averaged out at on full auto. Nice, that is a respectable CQB 329. So if you can just find an Airsoft gameplay site that does allow full auto, especially in the building, then this bad boy will be excellent. Now, is the mag empty? Let's just actually no, let's just go semi-auto, see if there's anything left. Let's move you out the way. Right, here we go. Not quite empty. Nice. Do you know what? Let's empty the mag. Full auto. Actually, let me do it from this angle so you can see the bolt in action. Nice. It's empty. Hold on, wait a minute. It definitely says we, W-E, as in WeTech. It doesn't say TM or anything like that. Again, not hating on WeTech. Out of the box, generally speaking, WeTech is a good brand and they work for the most part. But eventually, you're probably going to have to upgrade here and there, okay? For longevity. But again, out of the box, because it's a gas blowback and it's an angry one too because it's got a nice kick. I wasn't expecting that.
Perfect. Perfect.
Would you mind awfully if I emptied the mag? Full auto, baby.
This is Doc. Suspect is dug in.
Let's just make sure it emptied the mag. It did. So there you go, people. This is the WeTech Apache MP5A2 SMG5 gas blowback, aka the WeTech MP5A2. Now, in terms of how it looks, I think this thing looks awesome. It is not a million miles away from the real deal. Now, again, this is the A2, so it's got that big old fixed stock. The A3 with the collapsible. I know there are plenty people out there that prefer the fixed stock like this, but the cool thing is, just like its real steel counterpart, you can take that off, take it off, and install the collapsible stock. Now, in terms of how it performs out of the box, I've got no issues. I tell you what, holding the real steel, two of them in my hand, you can really appreciate the weight.